Welcome to the Lotus Goddess, Divine Love. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome back everyone. Welcome if you're new to my channel. I do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame Journey Charm readings. Let's begin and just keep in mind that this is a general reading. See what message comes through. I see two things going on in this reading. One, I see a karmic person who is, I see a karmic person who is keeping to themselves. They're finding a certain situation very difficult at this time to face. So they've taken like some sort of time out. It's like they want to be alone. I see them spending time on their own, feeling stuck in some kind of thoughts. There's something about they can't forget about something that had taken place, whether it be a conversation or a situation. They're stuck in that. It's like stuck in a loop. So they're taking some time out for themselves. Another thing I see here is that this Divine Masculine, this reading has a plan. I see here putting in work and effort into a new connection, a new relationship. This is something having to do with Divine Feminine. I see her thinking about Divine Feminine. No communication with Divine Feminine yet. They may be in communication with somebody who is connected to Divine Feminine or is planning to connect to somebody who knows Divine Feminine. So either the communication has already taken place between a mutual friend or a family member, but there is something about Divine Masculine reaching out to someone else first before communicating with Divine Feminine here. Reason being, I see here because this Divine Masculine doesn't know what Divine Feminine is up to or what's happening in Divine Feminine's life. So it's kind of like they want an update before they step forward towards Divine Feminine. Could be because they might be asking about if you are single or if you are like available to you know start start a relationship or something like that. They don't want their pride to get hurt. I see here they don't want their pride to get hurt. It's like they rather be silent. They rather be like they don't want to take a chance by reaching out to you first, whoever this masculine is. It's like they want to play it safe. Let me make sure that this Divine Feminine will be open to communication before I reach out to them. So what they're doing is, or they're planning to communicate with somebody who already knows Divine Feminine. They have a lot of love and feeling for Divine Feminine here. It's a lot of love, but it's just there's things that were unspoken. I see here they want communication. Their pride is in the way. I see her pride again in this reading. This is somebody who holds back a lot because of their pride. They don't want to be wrong, or they don't want to look foolish, or they don't want to make some sort of mistake. They don't want to feel like embarrassed, something like that. But I see here pride is getting in the way of their wish fulfillment. This is something that they need to remove. So I see here something that needs to be removed from. In order for this Divine Masculine to move forward, there needs to be something that is removed, is showing here pride. Because pride did get in the way in the past here. I see here pride got in the way in the past. Even in your connection, your relationship, this masculine, I feel they could have handled something a little bit better, but because they were prideful, it didn't go as I feel it was not good. Like they were not polite about something. I see here there is this shocking realization that a lot of things that did take place in this divine masculine's life has to do with not only their pride but their playful side as well, like not taking things as seriously, taking things lightly, joking around when they should have been more serious. So if you two had some sort of conversation where it was a serious topic, somehow it shifted to, I feel like, comedy. It became something that divine masculine used their sense of humor to make the conversation, I feel like, more lighthearted. But I feel like whatever discussion you two had was something important here, because I see here there's a lot of emotion connected to that conversation. Divine masculine was not able to see how their humor in some situations did emotionally affect divine feminine here, because I see sadness. It's like this divine feminine may have felt sad, like why doesn't divine masculine understand where I'm coming from, or what what I'm trying to say, or why can't we have a serious conversation about this topic? And I feel like it's like a disappointment here. I do see divine feminine as someone who was more aware of the interaction, but like, so the communication, the way you two were communicating between each other, you were more aware, consciously aware of that interaction. But at the time, this divine masculine, because they were not in a place where they could fully understand not only the connection between you two, but the journey itself. When you two interacted or had a conversation, this divine masculine didn't really see those things. They didn't really understand it or grasp certain things that they were saying, or how certain words, or the way that they explained, or the way that they responded to what you had to say, how it had affected you. So this divine masculine, I see it as, was not consciously aware of the interaction between you two, and that their words had a part to play in the miscommunication or the lack of clarity in communication. So that's what I see here. So learning more about themselves and about the way that they interacted with you, about the past, it is shocking for them to know it now, because this is something that I feel this masculine didn't have any idea about themselves. So feels like something has been revealed, something has come to light, where this divine masculine is starting to understand and see with more clarity. And I feel like they are starting to balance out with divine feminine, who has been in that clarity for some time now. But I do see pride as one of the things that this masculine needs to work on, because it's getting in the way of not only forward movement and their connection with you, but it shows here that pride is also getting in the way of their abundance, different aspects of their life where they can become successful, where they can achieve more, where they can grow. So whether it be growth in certain areas in their life or spiritually, the pride is getting in the way here. It's become some sort of block. And I see here the pride has also interfered emotionally. There's emotional block here, keeping divine masculine stagnant one place, where they are not able to fully experience the feelings that they need to experience, because the pride is in the way. But one thing that this divine masculine has on their mind is somehow to reach out to divine feminine here. But I feel like the divine is kind of like nudging divine masculine to help them understand that there's some things that you need to do in order for this communication with Divine Feminine to be more clear. So that might be one of the reasons why this Divine Masculine is kind of hesitant to reach out to Divine Feminine first. They're reaching out to Divine Feminine's family members or friends to understand or to know more about Divine Feminine. It may feel from their side that it's more of like, I'm not reaching out to Divine Feminine because I want knowledge. I want information about what's going on in Divine Feminine's life. But from a divine um, viewpoint, right? Perspective, it's more of like the divine wants this Divine Masculine to be consciously aware of what they need to do prior to that communication with Divine Feminine. So that's why it's coming back to that acknowledging of how they've interacted with you in the past, how it did affect you emotionally in some sort of way. Having this realization, understanding more about themselves, will push this Divine Masculine in a new form of strength. I see here right now, they're not in their strength yet because of that pride. They're not in their strength where they can have that restoring of the connection reunion. But I see here divine guidance to give clarity to Divine Masculine to help them move forward towards wish fulfillment, whether it be to have that reunion with Divine Feminine, that interaction with Divine Feminine, and other things that are currently being blocked because of this pride. So this is a reading for today. I hope you like this reading. If you like this reading, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below. And thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful day. Bye everyone.